Meanwhile, I gotta at least say something about somebody we all sort of knew or felt we knew that passed away recently. To flash back a bit, used to be that Colorado was overrun with horrible country rock when I was a teenager. Firefall lived in Boulder. Sharing a town with them was quite nauseating. Hey, Stephen Stills lives here now. Cool. Joni Mitchell and Joe Walsh are moving to town. Country rock and jazz fusion were just forced on everybody. No all ages venues for the most part. And all these different country rock next big things were all showcased at this place called Ebbets Field in Denver, a place where there was no room for anybody to dance, I might add. And then one fine day I noticed second on the bill, opening for a record company band called Night City. God, what a great creative name, Night City. Was a band called the Ramones. I wasn't quite sure what to think of the Ramones yet. I picked up their first album in a dollar bin when it came out. Oh, this looks like it might sound like Iggy or MC5 or New York Dolls. I'll take this home. Couldn't believe how short the songs were and how the guy sang. And then you look at the lyric sheet conveniently provided. Beat on the brat with a baseball bat. Oh yeah, one song. Now I want to sniff some glue. Now I want to have something to do. Another song. And not one goddamn guitar solo, man. Couldn't believe it. And so I take the Ramones album around to friends of mine's houses, and after doing a bong hit or two or three, when we would normally go space out on psychedelic or progressive rock music, and I don't mean Yes or any of that crap, put the Ramones on and we would all kind of laugh at it. But then I thought, wait a minute, something's kind of up with this too. So we all went down to see the Ramones, and lining the front row of Ebbets Field, people who were hip to the Ramones. Oh, who was there? Joseph Pope, who was in a San Francisco band called Angst later on. Went to high school with him. The people who started the Wax Trax label later in Chicago, they were there. Al Jorgensen says he was there. He was living in Colorado at the time, but none of us knew him then. And then the rest of Ebbets Field was filled with the country rock glitterati. The local I am a music executive people, which in the 70s meant feather hairdos, Kenny Loggins beards, corduroy suit jackets with patches on the elbows, you know, music professionals. And their dates had all had their hair done 20 style with a flower because Joni Mitchell was looking like that then. All ready to have a nice, mellow, quiet evening. Then these four grubby-looking guys in leather jackets, who we all thought were brothers at the time, and torn jeans, walk onto the stage, and a few eyes start to raise in the gallery of Ebbets Field. Then Johnny hits the chord on the guitar, one chord, and I knew it was going to be a fuck of a lot louder than any of us ever thought it was going to be. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and the whole place blew up. We weren't allowed to dance. Everybody just had to sit there. And at first the sound was terrifying. It was so loud. And then I was like, oh my God, they're really, really good. And then I had to turn around and see what the rest of Ebbets Field looked like. And all these people, no, make them stop. Yes, yes, yes. Not only were they so fucking intense, but they made it look so simple. It was like, God, Joey has the same microphone move over and over and over again, just like he did till the Ramones stopped playing. And I was like, anybody could do that. I could do that. This is something I would actually like to do. I don't have to listen to Black Sabbath and kill myself after all. This is something to look forward to. And then Joseph Pope came back out. I was just in the dressing room talking to the Ramones. Talking to a rock musician, a real live rock musician. They'll talk to us. I couldn't believe it. They would actually talk to me, this anonymous teenage nobody, mainly Joey, who I shot the shit with for quite a while. Leave Home had come out that week, so I went out and got that one and then got him to sign it the next night, which I'd never had anybody do before, but felt This is the beginning of something really, really important, and I'm so glad I'm going to get to fucking be there. Maximum Rock and Roll has said it's a plot by rock stars to mind fuck the poor innocent fans. Well, I still sign shit for people because of how much it meant to me when Joey and the Ramones signed my records back in January of 1977. I don't know how many of us would be here tonight, certainly not me, if it weren't for Joey and the Ramones. God damn, I'll miss that man. Thank you, Joey Ramone.